Chop it down. Chop it down. Chop it down. You gon' chop it down. Chop it down. You gon' chop it down. Damn, set, watch him throw the ball. We gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through fourth and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders, heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep the cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Die.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another Trap or Die podcast. I am your host, Mual. In here with the fellas, man. Ride Dog in here with the 4K lens camera. That don't automatically zooming in and out on them, bro.
It's crazy. I ain't know it was gonna work like that, but it's all good.
It must be because you be nodding your head. Like, I don't know if you peep, bro, but you be like this.
I know. I kind of peep. But let me just say, this nigga Rick just blew me with the costume change.
Bro, so it probably just...
The costume change with the gloves.
I ain't even see that, bro.
Bro, he did not have none of that on before his show started, bro.
Come on, bro. We open, bro. We know what it is, man.
I'm 7-11, bro.
Hey, bro, turn back around, bro. You just blew me with the turn.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, take your gloves off, bro.
Come on, man. I mean, shit. It's the same when I take them off. I'm just putting it on for looks.
Oh, okay. Don't even matter, huh?
Yeah, unless it's
you know what? Hey, bro, you know what he need to do, right? He need to show up to destroying one-on-ones just like that, bro.
Yeah, they definitely gonna say some.
They don't want me on destroying one-on-one.
Bro, he better be cooking like CD if he gonna be out there.
They don't want me on.
You know they're gonna have a name for you. Definitely go out there and get cooked.
They're gonna be mad at me.
Why?
What you mean? Why?
And don't drop no pads with no gloves on, bro.
I mean, it's cool, bro. I don't
even know what. Because what can you do? It ain't no such thing as grip boost if you got gloves on and you're dropping them thing, bro.
No, bro. If I went out to destroy him, bro, I would go out there with no gloves first. I'd be very disrespectful, and then I would put my gloves on to help the defenders out. You feel me? Give them a little advantage. You know
why would that be in the?
Maybe they could tug on the gloves. I just give them something else to grab. You feel me? When I'm going up for the rock, you feel me? They might pull a glove down. No gloves, you can't do shit.
All right.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother day. Bro.
Okay.
All right. Ryan ain't peep the pause moment. That's cool.
No, I did, but I figured I let it go.
Oh, you let it slide too?
I figured I let it go.
Okay. All right, fine. We're in a given mood today. You know what I'm saying? It is the holidays. So
shout out to the holidays. Shout out to the
holidays, man. Fellas, how y'all doing with the holidays, dog? Y'all good, bro? You know what I'm saying? Y'all healthy? Y'all straight?
Yeah,
good,
man,
bro.
Feeling good, bro. I feel like I ain't seen my boys on the show in a little minute, man. I miss y'all, man. Miss the fans, man. Glad to be back. Glad to be back, man. Glad to be. Have we had? I could be mistaken, but have we had a show since Vegas?
No, we didn't have a show.
Hell no, we had. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
we had a show. We had a show before Vegas. I think the last show that we did was
2 weeks ago.
Because as a matter of fact, we came back from Vegas last week, right? We ain't had no show last week.
Yeah, we had one.
No, we ain't had no show last week. Yeah, November 30th.
Vegas, bro.
Yeah, November 30th. That was.
It was one of them. It was one day he was like,
his mom said no show.
Do something.
He was like, no show today.
No, that was last week.
That was last week, but I'm talking about before that. One day we was leaving the gym and Maul was like, "Yeah, I might have to cancel the show because something he had to do." Then he sent the text to the chat. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I had the scout report." So we can't.
Well, we did. We got one published for November 30th. That's the last show that we did. And maybe November 30th is a Thursday.
That was the day we left.
Probably. Yeah, no, I know. I scheduled it for Thursday, so I think we did it on Tuesday or Wednesday. Either way, we did shit. That was the last time we did it. Right before Vegas. You said Nick said he ready?
Ready too, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in.
You see my man name, right? You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you feel me. You zoom in on that.
We can't see the name right now.
Okay, you gonna see it. I mean, you can if you're in the chat, you're gonna see it. Welcome, Premier Lugar. Nick, take yourself off mute, Snick Snack.
Y'all ugly.
Bruh, I've had a sneeze in my nose, bruh, for the past 2 minutes, bruh. I feel like I'm about to cry.
You might blow your
all about to blow the house down.
Hey, bro,
my computer out, bro. Just relax, bro.
Hey, bro, this show, me, bro. Y'all might see me blow through my wall, bro.
Hey, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
What's up, Nick? How you feeling, dog? You good,
First
bro?
of all, that ain't my name today, bro. Please refer to me as.
I don't know what your name is. I had to take the names off in order to fit us all in the screen.
Rick, can you tell him what that say, bro?
I got it.
Oh my God, bro.
Primer lugar.
Thank you.
Where you getting the R rolls from? I don't even see that in his name.
It's called Spanish, bro.
Come on, I see Primer Luger.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I see Primer Luger.
That's all I see.
It's Primer.
Hey, ball the same person who was like, you gotta put an O. You gotta put the Hey, yo.
Well, I mean, where's the lie, bro?
Primero Lugaro.
I appreciate you, bro.
Where we at with it, man? How you
Go ahead, Ryan.
Look at it. It's zooming in again. There you go.
I know you're curious, Ryan.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
I mean, I'm just waiting on the explanation. That's all.
Right, you wanna know what's crazy, right? When you laughed earlier, bro, and you leaned your head back, right? The camera zoomed out, and then when you leaned your head back in, it zoomed back in. Like on Instagram, where they be making those funny posts, the skits and stuff. So yes, I like the reaction, bro. Apple. Shout out to Apple, bro.
I don't know what's going on, but
Apple's fire, bro.
You know what's going on, bro.
Apple's fire, bro.
So you keep nodding your head. There you go. We're zooming in again, bro.
Hey, bro, can we go
try and focus? Let's get the show going, man. Let's get the show going, bro. Hey, it's been a little minute. As always, like, subscribe if you haven't done so, man. If you on the audio side, hit that follow button, hit that rating and review if you haven't done so, man. We definitely appreciate you tapping in, man. It's a holiday, bro. Holiday is forgiving, man. We appreciate you doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give, it's free to do so on this side, man. Just give us a rating and review. That's your giving, man. We appreciate that. Show us that you support us, and that's cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some items, man. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, I see why you asked about power rankings. Let's delete that. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and start with the teams that you all are fans of, and then we can go through the topics. Dallas and Tennessee. Tennessee is fresh off everybody's mind. They just won Monday night in surprising fashion. I told Rap that I was in this space where, like, once Miami scored that second touchdown, I thought that my bet was over. So I cut the game off and I said, let me go ahead and see what these guys doing on the other channel, the Green Bay Packers and New York Giants. And little do I know, I fall asleep and I wake up to the press conference of Mike McDaniel, and I hear SVP talking about some. Yeah, let's go ahead and go into the I don't know what he said verbatim. I was half asleep, but he's like, let's go ahead and go to Mike McDaniel, who just lost to the Tennessee Titans, giving up 2 touchdowns in a couple minutes. I said, what?
Yeah, 3 minutes, bro.
Right, you got the float.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes. Honestly, the way that game started out, I mean, they scored their first touchdown off a pick six, off a screen pass. And I mean, it just didn't look good from the jump. So I mean, right from there, I didn't honestly, bro, even before the game started, it was just first time in a long time I just cut the game on with no expectation, and like honestly was just at peace with whatever happened. Like if we lost, we lost. If we won, we won. I just honestly wasn't really going into with no expectation. So when the pick six happened, I'm like, yep, about to be one of them days. I'm thinking, but came right back down, had a nice drive, went down there and scored. Defense played great. I mean, the entire game, honestly. I mean, aside from that pick six, they only scored touchdowns off of our turnovers. I mean, the muff punt got them on their side of the field. I think it was at the 10 by the time he muffed it. And then literally the next play, the next possession, the first play of our drive, Will Levis pitches to Derrick Henry. I mean, it looked like he threw it too hard. I don't know what the situation was, but either way, got the ball right back in the same yard line. Ended up scoring a touchdown on that drive, but we could have easily just tucked our tails and went into the rest of the game and we lost this one. I mean, it's whatever. But the fact that they was resilient enough to actually finish out the game and just not really care about the record, not care about nothing, just play enough to lose. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, it was good to see as a fan. I mean, it didn't really help us too much if we trying to get a high draft pick. But I mean, at the end of the day, as a fan, you want to see your team play hard and win. So, I mean, great game by Will Levis, great game by the defense. I mean, a great game by Mike Vrabel, bro. I couldn't really say that for the last few weeks. I mean, I don't know what's been going on with the coaching job, but Vrabel definitely did a good job. Had the guys come back and finish the game like they were supposed to. So I'm happy with the outcome. I mean, best case scenario, like I was talking about in the gym, I don't know, we went out, we still 9-8. They don't really put us in the prime position, in my opinion. I mean, Mual was talking about the wild card, the way it look right now, but I mean, I don't really see it. I mean, I'm about to sit here and set expectations on winning the rest of the games anyway. But like I said, I was happy with the win, happy to see, played against a tough opponent in Miami, one of the best teams in the AFC. And got Houston next week. I don't know if CJ Stroud's going to play. Don't know. But division game, so we'll see how that goes.
Hey, Rod, all I'm going to say is, bro, y'all got Houston, y'all got Seattle, y'all got Houston again, and then y'all got Jacksonville. I feel like all them games that you just named, bro, are winnable games. And I feel like, especially with the Jaguars losing their last two, yeah, bro, like Maul said, it's wide open, bro. And I feel like the way I saw y'all play yesterday in that last quarter, just that last quarter, because I didn't even watch the whole quarter. I didn't even watch the whole game, and I feel like I didn't even need to, bro. You feel me? But that third, fourth quarter, when it mattered the most, bro, that's what it comes down to right there, bro. I feel like y'all did what y'all was supposed to do, and y'all played a perfect game, bro. Because I did not have. When Nick sent the message to the chat about him taking the shower and then coming back and y'all was up 2 scores, I didn't even see the second turnover. When they pitched the ball, I saw that on a highlight. I was like, hold on, they just turned the ball over. They got another one?
Yeah.
I'm like,
right. Like, I mean, honestly, it was impressive to see that they fought back like that.
Very impressive.
With the record that we had, and honestly,
the turmoil y'all had, like all of that, bro. All of that.
A rookie on the road, Will Levis, we hadn't won a road game all year, and a tough place like Miami. I mean, honestly, bro, like he really helped rally the troops, bro. Like, I mean, he was wilding out there, bro. Like, I mean, not only the past game, he out there trying to run Jalen Ramsey over. He
did. And of course, Jalen got up and was like, he tried to flex on him. I'm like, bro, like both y'all did y'all thing, bro. Like you ain't.
It was a stalemate, bro. It was a good hit. Bro.
I'm about to say thank you because I'm about to say something wild.
Yep. No, what you want to say, bro?
But no,
I mean, worry about it. Go ahead, Ryan.
On the same possession, like 2 plays later, he scrambles again and then tries to run the safety over.
I love it though, bro. I love that from my QB, bro. In those times,
I love it.
Hey, Will be in the gym, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Yeah, he be in there. But pause.
He look like me.
But either way,
what you want to say, bro?
No, I already said it. Yeah, it's too late.
What did you say, Rick?
Sorry, bro. He was forgiven earlier, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But yeah, heck of a game by Will Levis, bro. Heck of a game. Can't even talk. Heck of a game by D-Hop too. 7 catches, 124 touchdown. Honestly, could have had more yards, but I mean, D-Hop definitely played one of the best games he played this year for us. So
now, granted, they didn't have Tyreek, right? I think
he was yeah.
I do think that game can be different with Tyreek off the field. I mean, with Tyreek on the field, I do think that game can be different. However, the last thing I saw, the last thing I thought was that I was going to cut the game on to see it was 10-10. I'm like, oh, the Titans hooping. At least they playing defense. You know what I'm saying? On one of the most dominant offenses in the league, bro.
They had no drives.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that makes me think, like, right, y'all win these next 4 games, and it's just me just being optimistic, Rick. You know me, bro. Y'all win these 4 games, bro. I don't see why y'all can't compete with the top teams in the AFC. And that's just I'm not trying to say he's still a young guy.
You started to get carried away, bro.
No.
It was a good win last night.
Dick is hilarious, bro.
Defense win championships, bro. And if it's two things the Titans can do, bro, they can
48 hours ago, we was just talking about, or not we was just talking about, but we was just talking about before last night. Who y'all trying to get to the top 5, bro?
That's true.
You're not finna now. Granted, anything can happen.
Us to go ahead and beat Miami. Nobody.
Exactly. That's my only point right there, bro. I didn't expect that. So that just changes things for me a little bit. And the fact that the AFC is wide open. Now, if the AFC was shut out, you know what I'm saying? This game don't mean nothing. They still playing for something, bro. And I feel like if you can squeeze out these next 4 games, bro, think about how much of a momentum boost that is for the Titans, bro. A team who've been dying for this since the beginning of the year. And now you didn't turn it around. You feel me? Just you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit. Not saying anybody go far in the offs, but who say they can't win a game? Who say they can't win?
They're not going to the playoffs,
That's
bro.
a successful team, bro.
They're not going to the playoffs, bro.
That's first of all, that's mean of you to say. And honestly, I hope.
Hey, Rod, don't let my man's comments, bro, change. I don't want you to say,
bro. Ryan don't even want to go to the playoffs, bro.
Honestly, I don't, but that's not the point.
Oh my God, what are we talking about there, bro?
I don't need you to say it though. What are you saying? Like, what I need you to say it for, bro?
Keep it to yourself, bro.
Keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? And Maul, you clip that.
I'm gonna let you know now, Rod.
Maul, you clip it. We make the playoffs. I want that to started the show, Nick. Y'all ain't making the playoffs. That's what I
Nah. That's not as inflammatory as the one that I'm saving. Now you know what I'm talking about. That ain't as inflammatory as the one I'm saving of your ass.
I don't care about that. You can play.
You ain't got. Nah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting until y'all are until things are official. But I know. It's cool. You don't have to care. It's for the entertainment of the show. You can turn your camera off for all I care. It's gonna get played.
Okay, cool. So I hope it gets played, and if we mess around went out, then I guess I'll be right then, huh?
Yeah, you got this moment. You absolutely right. We're gonna clip what Nick said. Exactly. It's both.
Hey, bro, look.
We're not gonna be happy as hell they make the playoff. They went out, bro. It ain't nothing. No, I'm not criticizing you. I'm saying like because it's something I know for a fact you don't even expect it, bro. There's no way in hell that y'all gonna win four in a row and then all of a sudden 5 in a row and make the playoff, bro. But y'all mess around win 5 in a row, bro. Y'all make the playoff, bro. All I know is Rock gonna be in this zone with his thunder shades on, his Titans jersey, his little Derrick Henry jump. Hey, man. Hey, what do you say, Mike Vrabel for president, man? You know what I'm saying, bro? Who we got, man? They can't see us, bro.
Hey, bro, real quick, though, bro. It was a play Will Levis made.
I know what you're talking about.
I became a fan, bro.
Go ahead, man.
I want to say Bradley Chubb came on the stunt. Oh, yeah. And I don't know how, bro.
Ran through him, bro. Or ran through the tackle.
Yeah, he got went under the jump, and Bradley Chubb was pissed.
He said we got a penalty on that play.
Got a penalty on the jump, bro.
Extended the job, baby. Titans plus 10, baby.
And I was just like, bro, Will. And then I think it was either the play before that. He had like a little flick of the wrist on the D-hop on the overall, bro. I was like, Slim Jolly like got a little bit of arm talent, bro. So like I said in the chat, bro.
This pro motion be throwing me though, bro.
Everybody be saying that. It look. I don't think it look as.
It looked regular to me. Man. It's like.
I'm about
to say it look fast. It look like it's real fast. Like
he kind of remind me. Never mind, not him for real. Don't even worry about it. But he cool though, bro. I think Will Levis going. He the future, bro. Good draft kid. But also, I got a question for everybody in here, bro. I like Tua, bro.
Oh, that's where I was going. Going Tua.
But I don't know if you pay him next year, bro.
Pay him? You don't think you pay Tua next year?
I think that's a little far fetched, bro. I think you.
If you pay him, you're looking at like $50 million.
Without the MVP of the league.
But are y'all willing to pay Tua $50 million?
Yeah, bro.
Granted, I'm not phrasing this from a tone of like skepticism or like I lied. I'm skeptic of Tua, but I'm not phrasing the question to make you all skeptical of Tua. If y'all think Tua the guy, Tua the guy. But I think that
If I'm Miami,
think
I would do it.
If you have to think critically about that situation, I think the smarter an organization is in terms of understanding their quarterback situation, and more open or susceptible or more open to the idea of like, I know we're limited with this guy. I'm not talking about Tua. I'm talking about generally, like, i.e. Kirk Cousins. Like, if we're limited with this guy, like, I would be comfortable taking risk until we find better. I think if general manager, now granted, there's issues with that, right? Like, if you know that you have a guy that you can win with, right? Maybe not necessarily win because of, but if you can win with this guy and you can luck up and find the perfect lightning strike of a season where your offensive line is on point, you got the weapons right there, your defense is making game-changing plays and getting your offense set up and good. Maybe you mess around and get to a Super Bowl, right? Like the Philadelphia Eagles last year, because they're having some issues right now that's being exposed. But like, maybe if you luck up and find yourself into a Super Bowl, maybe you can win with a 2A. Maybe you can pay that guy, right? Because you got the pieces in place. Or Nick asking if you think Tua is the future. Do you take that chance knowing what you got in that AFC conference and you sit here and say, I think Tua is good enough to beat a team led by Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, even if he ever Trevor Lawrence.
It's music playing right
Lamar,
now.
you said Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson.
Russell
and
Wilson?
I was going to say Justin Herbert. Russell Wilson now.
Don't say Justin Herbert.
And it's crazy. No, you know what? You're right. If I'm not going to say Justin Herbert, I'm not going to say Russell Wilson because I'm still skeptical about Russell. So I'm going to leave it there. But you get my point.
If they fire Brandon Staley, Justin Herbert might be all right.
I ain't even worried about that. No Justin Herbert conversation. We're talking about the top dogs. We're talking about Josh, Lamar, Burrow, Pat. Let's go.
I would pay Tua, bro. He's top 5 in the standings. I mean, in the AFC. I feel like as a quarterback. Now, granted, we saw him play. We saw him play not good football with Tyreek Hill on the sideline, and I think that definitely plays a role in why he wasn't playing as good at the same time. But also, I feel like that also shows how much that offense in general plans around Tyreek Hill. We don't know what the offense looks like. You're so used to having Tyreek Hill on the field. Everything is around him. Everything is surrounded by Tyreek Hill. That's how the offense works. So now that one piece is gone, how good do you really expect your quarterback to be in that instance? Because now other receivers had to step up. Jalen Waddle has to step up. Cedric Wilson has to step up. All these other pieces that have to still play into effect for that offense to still move. But the only reason I say I wouldn't pay Tua was because at the beginning of this year, I didn't even know if he was going to play. I mean, he had multiple concussions last year. I thought football wasn't in the future for the kid. And I mean, to pay that big of a chunk for a quarterback that could potentially be a hit away from being out, I think that at least has my eyes peeking at the draft. Maybe I do pick up a quarterback, not as early, but maybe something that Mike can groom in the case that Tua does go down. But I think you still pay him, bro, because I've seen. I can't.
Hey, Rick. I got a question, bro. If CD go down, do you think the offense won't move in Dallas?
Hold on, you got this. I mean, I want to stay with the Tua conversation right quick.
I was just trying to make a point on something he said with Tariq going out and the offense.
I agree because
I do think our offense is not going to look the same if CD's not on the field. I mean, I think Dak has been playing great football, but at the end of the day, that's his favorite. That's his number one target, bro. I mean, we've seen the offense without our top receivers on the team with Dak Prescott playing quarterback.
But they were struggling to get first downs, though, bro. Not take away from the Titans' defense.
Mm-hmm. The question is, do you pay Tua though? You got.
I would. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I would. I would pay Tua. That's my point. I would pay Tua.
I'm saying yeah. I mean, I'm agreeing because look at the quarterbacks who've gotten paid. Josh Allen really wasn't that nice until he got Diggs. He don't look that nice without Diggs. I mean, look at Jalen Hurts with A.J. Brown. He don't look that nice without A.J. Brown. Like, end of the day, you talk about do you pay him? Like, all these other quarterbacks getting paid, and they when they top receivers out, they don't look the best either. Mm-hmm. So, and then you also got to ask yourself, if you don't pay Tua, then what you gonna do? You don't have a high enough pick. Mm-hmm.
You don't go ahead.
You don't have a high enough pick. You done already made all these trades. You ain't got a lot of capital. You like what you gonna do? And right now, like, what's the work? Having completing 70% of his passes, one of the top passes in the league. I mean, you continue to build around what you got. You keep to it and you keep going.
I definitely think so.
My fault. Go ahead, Mark.
No, I was just gonna say, that's where the 5th-year option comes in, bro. Like to have that ability to extend the contract out till
next year,
2025. Essentially, that's where he becomes a free agent. That's a blessing in itself. But also, I ain't even peak. So he's already 20. I mean, 25 is still pretty young. Like he ain't even reached his prime yet. 27 is 2025, where he's 27. That's like literally where he's starting to kind of reach like what you expect of Tua or what you expect of a veteran player who's been in the league for like 3 or 4 years. I kind of leave it there just in case anybody had other thoughts about Tua, but yeah, like I think the main thing when you ask like what else are you going to do or what else do you have, Ryan, let me ask you this one question. Like it's a real quick question. 2 years ago, or let's say 1 year ago, you knew that you needed to move on, or excuse me, you know that you needed to look for replacements of Ryan Tannehill, right? Mm-hmm. But you didn't know what was out there. Y'all took a chance on Malik Willis. And there ever at one point from you, whether right or wrong, it's okay. We're past that point now. You all are starting with Levis. Was there ever a point where you thought that Malik Willis, whether it's preseason, off season, or during the season, that you thought that he was going to take Ryan Tannehill's job?
Never.
So you never. No point. At no point.
Yeah, Ryan was hot about that boy.
When that's always not true. When we drafted him at the 3rd round pick, my opinion before I saw him play for us, at that point I was like, at some point they're gonna have no choice but to at least see what he got. We drafted him in the 3rd round pick. He was projected to be higher than what we got him. We got him at great value. At some point we're gonna have to see what he got. I mean, that's where my mind was. So I never really it was always predicated on they're gonna give him an opportunity. I didn't really put too much stock in is he gonna be better than Tannehill, because I needed to see. I need to see you play in order for me to have that. I mean, the tape of Liberty wasn't enough for me. And when he did get his opportunities, it did not look good at all.
Okay.
So
all right, cool. I think and to that point, that is a good perspective. I think to add on to it, like sometimes when you know, but also like from a coach or maybe a GM perspective, I think the idea of being of adding to in the hopes of or the possibility of, because you can't predict. I think that is the idea of when you draft younger guys or just making those decisions. Like you're taking that risk. You're acknowledging that risk exists, that somebody doesn't pan out, but you're open to finding that answer at the quarterback position. I look at even what the Browns did, bro. Like before they even landed on Baker, like think about how many quarterbacks they went through for X amount of years until they landed on a Baker Mayfield, bro. Like they went through tons of quarterbacks, bro. Even drafted plenty in the 1st round. Comparatively speaking, Washington has only drafted 2. I talked to Rick about this. Washington's only drafted 2 in like 30 years in the 1st round. And compared to the Browns, where they actually are actively trying to find an answer.
Yeah, they was out there.
They was shooting. And that's kind of where I'm like, to kind of like bring it home for Miami. I think that they have a really good player in Tua, right? I think they have a solid player. I think for them, it ain't my answer, but I think for them, they need to answer, like, is it something that we can win with long term? And then also, like, do we have the balls to not even move on, but like to start actively looking for people who can possibly replace Tua for when his time or when his contract expires. I think that is the ballsy move that they're going to have to try and take into account. And if they aren't scared enough to pull the trigger in terms of like going that route, that's the route that they need to go down. Like, if they're not sold, do it, bro. Honestly, think about it. This, you know, what's going to be a big indicator, bro. Remember that game last year? I want to say against the Packers, he threw 4 picks, or 3 or 4 picks, bro. Now, granted, the conversation was like he seemed like he was concussed, or he was never clearly about. Like, he had an issue with that little concussion situation last year, right? But even this year, like, he's had some random moments against good teams, and even against the Titans where he had these randomly, like, what the fuck moments. Bro, like, what if that's him? What if that's literally the player, bro? And now you're talking about, you sat here last year talking about some, man, he could have been concussed that game, and he threw all these dumbass interceptions. What if that's just him?
That's true.
And you can't even account for that. You can't account for the game that he's going to throw 3 interceptions and look stupid as hell on the field, bro. So that's things that you got to think about. Like, don't let it blow up in your face 100, like tenfold when you had opportunities to kind of mitigate the issue or mitigate the possible problems, and find a solution at that position. That's all I'm saying. I said a lot. Let's go against the Cowboys. Rick is hilarious.
That's what I've been waiting.
Hey, y'all got 5 minutes.
All right, go ahead.
Y'all better stop. Yeah,
Look
look at Nick. Go talk.
Hey, look, man. We only got to talk about the Seattle game. We won that one 41-35.
Oh, I didn't even touch on the coach. I forgot about last week. But go ahead. My fault, Rick.
No. You good, my guy. The Birds, bro. We owed them, Snick. And we spanked them niggas, bro. Come on. Whip their ass, bro. What's wrong with them, bro? The phone towers must have been down in Philly this past weekend because my phone was dry. My phone was dry, bro, and I don't even talk trash, bro. So that's why I got to turn up on y'all right now, bro. 33-13.
Oh my God, bro! Did you spank a pan, bro? Like, what was
33-13, bro? That's what it felt like we was spanking, bro.
Man, bare ass. That's what we was spanking, bro.
Yeah.
Fresh out the shower,
bro. 2
see a report card. F. Bam.
Yeah, Snitch. Two field. That's all you got. Two field goals, bro.
Yeah, bro. Come on,
2.
bro.
That's what we did, bro. We spanked them. Straight up. Bro.
Fools, bro.
Old fashioned, bro. 33-13, bro. My boys balled. Shout out to the Cowboys, bro. Offense been hooping. You feel me? We done scored over 30 points, bro, for the last 5 games. Holla at your boy. Them boys is hot. Bro. Them boys is hot. O-line been balling. Shout out Tyler Smith. Shout out my boy Zach Martin. He's still hooping. Tyron. You feel me? What's our right tackle name? What's my boy name? Terrence Steele. Biadaz. I say his name wrong. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, bro. We out here. We hooping. Dead leg Gallup. Come on, bro. I don't even know what to say. I don't got to talk about the stats, bro.
Dead leg Gallup.
You ain't see the Michael Jackson he did, bro? He was like crazy, bro.
That's what you was doing in Vegas, Rick?
Come on, bro. We got the picks, bro. You lucky, Ma. I would cue it up, bro, for the full screen, bro. But you got the toe tap, bro. But nah, though, I'm proud for my boys, man. This
30 seconds left.
This is the part of the year I wanted to see. F the Eagles because they messed up my ticket because I thought they was gonna play better football than that. This is the part of the season I've been looking for, man. We got the Bills coming up next, 4:25 game. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to that. The Bills had a bounce back game against the Chiefs, so this is gonna be a big matchup coming up here. I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm looking forward to this next game, man. But I'm primer lugar. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Primer lugar. Go ahead, Nicolas.
I appreciate you for the intro, bro. If y'all don't know what Premier Lugar is, that's also first place in Spanish.
Come on, baby.
Just in case y'all didn't know.
Ugly, bro.
To be honest, bro, I don't got too much to say, bro. Cowboys did all the talking for me for real. They was whipping that ass, and it was so crazy because the last show we did our power rankings. I said I put the Eagles at number 1, and I said put an asterisk over there.
What was the asterisk for again?
I said, bro. I said it's an asterisk because in 2 weeks they're not gonna be here no more. And the way they been,
what you said?
Yeah, why you had them at number 1 to begin with? I told you.
But
I told you they record didn't matter.
I said, this is what I said. I said if it was my team, and I said if it was my team and my team keep finding ways to win, by playing bad football, you know what I'm saying?
I'm delusional too. We number 1.
No, because I think it was the Vikings last year, who did the same thing. But I mean, the Eagles, you would think after what they did last year, they would kind of find out, turn it on, but they just suck, bro. That's all it is. No. They're not who we thought they were. Well,
Baltimore.
Look. I'm not gonna say they suck.
What
they were projected to be, they not that. They not who their record says they are.
So that's for the power rankings, brother.
They ain't that. They ain't that.
But to be honest, I want to give a shout out to Mike McCarthy.
I need to shout out to else, Nick.
One thing he did, and I gotta shout him out for it, bro.
45 seconds left.
He's been installing certain plays that other teams have run. He's been picking up on things that work for other teams, and he's been running it. It's a play that Philly scored on. They got AJ lined up, kind of like in the H right over the B gap, and they run a play action. He come in the flat. Lo and behold, we run the same thing with Jake Ferg. Shout out to Jake Ferg.
There you go. That's one of you know
what I'm saying, one of the good tight ends in the game. Shout out to Big.
I say up and coming.
Hey, look, Kelsey said at the beginning of the year, bro, what Ferguson was going to be. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want to listen to me and Snick.
Maybe it's an 87 thing, bro.
Yeah, it's probably 87.
So he Kelsey now.
No, we didn't say that. We said Kelsey gave him his props as one of the up and coming tight ends. He was going to
be a dog. He said at the beginning of the year before the season started.
Game recognized game, bro. That's all we're saying.
Come on now, bro.
Who y'all tight end? If he said that about your boy, you'd be like, you know.
He ain't say nothing about Okonkwo, but Okonkwo had a clutch catch last night, though. Come on now, Rye. He had 2 on. Matter of fact, he had the screen, he had the drag across the middle. Come on now,
Boy, and he bobbled 2 catches for 22 yards.
He bobbled it, but they was important catches. Come on, Rye. Don't
important on third down, bro. Conversions.
Why would I care if Kelsey shouted him out anyway? What difference does that make to me?
That's big props, bro. I don't think. Matter of fact, you know what, Rye? It's cool. Go ahead.
It's cool, bro.
It's first place talk, bro. Come on, bro.
It's cool, bro.
It's first place talk,
and then, but yeah, shout out to Gilly.
Shout out Gilly, bro. He popped out.
Great game. You know what I'm saying? AJ Brown 4 catches, 25 yards, 24 yards. He didn't get to all.
Let me tell you, but let me tell you something about AJ Brown. Well, here's what they got to do now. I've never really said this out loud, but one thing I always kind of picked up on my own, seeing that AJ don't really cook prime receivers, bro. I mean corners, bro. He don't.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Even when he played with us, bro. Whenever we play Jalen Ramsey, play the Jags, he strapped cons, bro. Like, I mean,
he got out of his first game though.
But look, that's all I'm gonna say, bro.
He still had 95 yards. He still had 9 catches, 94 yards.
Where's who?
Stephon Gilmore last game. Didn't he?
Gilmore wasn't checking him last game, was he?
He wasn't on him,
bro. He was second. You said AJ Brown?
AJ Brown, Deron Bland was checking him most of the game last time. They was not throwing on Gilly in the first game. The touchdown
Gilmore was definitely checking AJ Brown a lot, bro. This past game, for sure.
No, this game, yes. But the first game he wasn't.
Okay, got you. I was just going. He was. What was AJ Brown's stats that game, bro?
I don't know, but it seemed like I don't know. I don't want to slight AJ or nothing like that. I'm a fan, even though I used to be a fan.
AJ Brown seven catches, 66 yards, 1 tutty. I mean, it ain't his best game.
Let's kind of rephrase the topic right quick, then, since we on Philly, bro. Nick kind of mentioned Nick kind of mentioned it. Yeah, your time expired. Nick.
I got my boys out there. I got my boys.
Nick kind of mentioned it.
This shit.
Nick kind of mentioned to some degree in his power rankings, like how he kind of put the asterisks by Philly or whatever. But how are we feeling about Philly as a team overall? And what I like, you can take that anywhere. But what I mean by that, I guess, and I'll answer first. Like I think that Philly has always been. It's kind of interesting because in the podcast or the live stream before we started recording, we was talking about Sam Howell's accomplishments this season, right? Just kind of trying to rack them up, bro. And we talked about the 2 games that he had against Philly. And mind you, if you all peep, bro, the 2 games that he had against Philly came before the first game Dallas had against Philly. But if you just think about it from perspective, like Sam Howell doubted the Philly defense up. But now, as we're in week 15, we're starting to see that this Philly defense ain't really about shit. Like, it ain't about nothing right now. And for everybody, when you look at a team that's 10-1 at one point, or 11-1, whatever it is,
10-1,
and 10-1, yeah, 10-1 at one point. Now they're 10-3, right? Because they lost to San Fran, they lost to Philly. I'm assuming they lost to Dallas. Sorry, they lost to San Fran, they lost to Dallas. And they got boat raced in both of them Jones, bro. Smoke, not even close, not even competing, bro. Outside of the kickoff. And like you're in this space now where you're kind of starting to see like the chinks in the armor. Washington was one of the first teams with a bad offense, or I'm not even going. We were mediocre offense, middle of the pack. Like we're not terrible, middle of the pack offense, exposing like the chinks in the armor. And I'm not saying that we literally exposed the defense. All I'm saying is like we at least showed people that there were some holes, and there was other teams out there who made it look 10 times worse than what we did. Is what I'm saying, and it wasn't even close. Especially when you have a more complete team in Philly. In Dallas and San Francisco. I don't think that these guys are at that level that people thought they were. And that's kind of why I mentioned it earlier this in the show about like all you need is to luck up that one season to really like all your I's are dotted, all your T's are crossed. Next thing you know, you in the Super Bowl.
Tomorrow,
Philly,
tour, right?
Yeah, when I mentioned the Tua conversation, I referenced like other situations. This is one of them. Like your eyes are dotted, your T's are crossed. Next thing you know, you're in 2022 having a hell of a season, and you're in the Super Bowl. I don't know when you're gonna get that again. And for Philly, bruh, like they've been like they had holes in their ship the entire season, but now they're starting to take on hella water. Where are we at with Philly?
I agree. I mean, your take is definitely on point. I mean, throughout the 10 W's that they've won, I mean, I can't really think of a really impressive win. I mean, honestly, they done what they were supposed to do with the games that they were supposed to win. But like, I mean, I can't really look at a game this season versus a good enough opponent worth talking about this year for them. And in comparison to the top teams in the NFC right now, Dallas and the Niners, I mean, I guess I don't even think anybody else in the NFC is worth talking about. The Detroit, I mean, they were talking about, but like, you know, the top 2 teams in the NFC are clearly Dallas and the Niners. And, you know, your point to the fact that they just been kind of making their way through the season, and then when they face opponents like Dallas and the Niners, they look how they look. I mean, I'm not even sure. Like, how did I lose the first game to Dak stepped out of bounds, and what else happened?
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro.
Stop trying to. Nah, bro. No, why you even ask that question, bro?
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro.
Yeah,
hurry up, Nick. Hurry
up. Fourth one, we got stopped short. But the real reason why we lost two big penalties. The opening kickoff, we kick out of bounds. We gave him short fields. In the very next drive, we gave him another short field when Sam Williams got a face mask. And they didn't score outside of those 2 drives in the second half, I believe. And then obviously, you know, we had a couple mishaps, like stepping out of bounds and shit. But those are my 2 biggest plays why we lost that game.
Yeah, the defense. I mean, speaking of somebody who drafted Philly's defense on fantasy this year, I've paid a whole lot of attention to how they started the season and to the point they are now. I don't even play them right now. I mean, I've been finding other options. I mean, I got them on my bench. I think I'm in the playoffs now. I'm thinking about playing them because they got the Giants twice coming up. I mean, if I make it through the playoffs,
you seen DeVito?
I don't care about DeVito versus Philly. I mean, I think they can handle them. And they got Arizona too this year. Arizona, Seattle, and the Giants twice. So I mean, the defense. I mean, I think the remaining 4 games of the season, I think will be wins for them. Maybe Seattle's a tough game, but I think they sweep the Giants. And I think they beat Arizona. But I mean, I think it matters how they play in those games too. Like it needs to be something to give them momentum heading into the playoffs because right now the defense, I mean, they can be had as y'all pointed out with Sam Howell in the 2 games that they played this year in the division. But like they got a lot to prove coming into the playoffs. I mean, they can't just fall in and think they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl again as they did last year. And this ain't gonna happen.
Okay. My biggest takeaway about the Eagles, their pass rush isn't as great as it was last year, which is exposing that back end. We're exposing their DBs. And then as far as offense, they don't have an identity and they can't run the ball efficiently. I know in their biggest games, not their biggest game, I think the Miami game and a couple other games, Swift got off. But outside of that, without getting into 3rd and short and 4th and whatever, so they can run a tush push, their offense look kind of ass. In a way, you running basic combinations, and I know a bad offense. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it for a while with Scott Linehan in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? When they get stale, bro, ain't nothing you can do. That's all you got, bro. You just try to line up your best and be like, we gonna win one-on-ones. If you can't win, you're gonna lose games, bro. And they could work against bad teams, but even versus the bad teams that Philly played, most of the games are close coming down to the 4th quarter. Oh, we need the 4th quarter to come back. Did y'all know the last 5 games Philly was down in halftime? Last 5 or 6 games down by, I think it wasn't double digits, but some of them was like double digits. They find ways to come back, but shit, can't do it versus good teams. So it'll be fun to see how this game plays out. That Seattle game is a trap game in my opinion because they're not on slouches, bro. And I think Geno comes back.
They stopped the run. Philly about to go for 300 yards rushing on them niggas.
You think so?
They're about to run around.
But they haven't run it all year. So I'll see this. See, that's what I'm talking about. A team that ain't did nothing all year, you just assume they gonna come out run the rock.
What you mean they did nothing all year? What are you talking about?
They haven't ran the ball effectively most of the year. Is what I'm saying.
Swift,
but all of a sudden versus Seattle, you like, oh shit. They barely got off first the skin.
They backs against the wall, bro. I don't think you. I mean, look. First off, they actually the number 8 rushing team in the league this year.
It's not bad, Nick.
Well, my biggest takeaway with the Eagles, bro, is I feel like the big change for me.
Damn, they put up nearly 300 yards rushing against the Vikings. What's up?
What's the Vikings? I know they played the Vikings this year. Bro, I was like, bro, I didn't remember them playing the Vikings.
Go ahead, Rick.
What was the score of that game, bro?
One close. Let me double check. But I don't think it was 34-28.
And you put up 300 yards on the ground?
Damn near 260.
No, I was just going to say my biggest takeaway from their team is kind of to piggyback off what Nick was saying in regards to the defense, bro. The defense in 2022 that we were saying that is not the defense that we're seeing in 2023. I mean, the pass rush was crazy. You couldn't run the ball. I mean, you never really can run the ball on the Eagles, but I mean, it was really traffic jams last year when it came with the Eagles. But more importantly, the one thing I think that has not made me afraid of the Eagles like I was last year. Kind of the same thing when RG played for the Skins. I bring it up all the time. was Jalen Hurts' ability to run, which we haven't seen a lot this year. And I think it's because he's hobbled by the knee. We might find out at the end of the year when he make excuses or why they lost, and it would probably lean towards his knee brace or what have you. But they're not running the ball. I mean, team defenses are now not afraid of Jalen Hurts getting out the pocket and running. I mean, we're cognizant of it, but it's not as effective as it was in 2022. And I think that just literally makes your offense now bland. I mean, I think the offense was predicated on that last year with Jalen Hurts running the ball, read option, and it was making plays off of that. And to Nick's point, the offense is basic. They're running a lot of drag routes, in routes. There's not a lot of creativity on that offense like we saw last year. It's pretty much if it's not this, is this, and we're not having to worry about Jalen too much anymore. So I think if they can find a way, which I don't think they'll be able to, because Jalen, I think he might just be a little hobbled. They're gonna have to find a way to lean on that run game. And I mean, it's there. I don't know why they haven't ran the ball more, but I didn't know they were eighth. From the way I've been watching the Eagles run the football, you would think that they don't run the ball like that. And eighth, I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that at all. Maybe like top 15. That's what I was thinking, but I think it's a concoction of things because they still run the ball in various ways, whether if it's the receivers on jet sweeps or the running back handoffs or Jalen Hurts just happened to be running the ball. I think all of that is why they're probably rushing is number 8, bro. But they were just way more dominant on offense last year. Haven't seen it this year. I don't think the schedule was as challenging this year as well. I think the W's that they got were games that they were supposed to win. And I feel like they got handed a couple games too. But I don't want to take too much from them. The Eagles, they won the games they were supposed to do, and a lot of teams don't do that. But that's not gonna get you far. So,
all right, let's go ahead through some fire or some rapid fire, and then get to our beat the odds segment. Man, we ain't been do that in a couple weeks anyway. All right, here we go. Chiefs lose 2 straight. Man, they lost to the Packers and the Bills. Denver subsequently is 1 game out of first place in that same division, the AFC West. Where are we at with the Chiefs? In terms of like their are you all concerned about their situation over there, and their productivity or inconsistent ability to get things going offensively? But then also, what do you think about the South? Like, is there any outsider's chance of the Broncos winning that division? Let's kind of be quick with these answers because I have a follow-up with Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes post-game. I'll start first. I think that the Chiefs, flat out, I think the Chiefs are going to find a way to win it. They split with the Broncos, but at the same time, I think that they're good enough to close out the rest. I don't even know what their schedule looks like right now, and I'm going to look at it after I'm done talking.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Go ahead.
I say they got
Pats, Vegas, Cincy, and Chargers.
Okay. Yeah, easy money. Yeah, it ain't about nothing. Especially the Chargers, bum ass, bro. They need to fire that damn head coach. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't really think anything is a threat to the Chiefs. Yes, they are reeling, and that's kind of like I think the threat is going to come in the playoffs, but because they're going to be on the road this year, they ain't going to be the number 1 seed. But that's kind of where I am. I don't think there is any concern about anything outside of like going deep into the playoffs. I think that's the concern.
I think it's a huge concern, to be honest. And while those games may seem easy for them, or the Chiefs of last year, this year, I feel like I'm not gonna say they can lose any game, but I wouldn't say all them games are cakewalks. They beat themselves at the end of the day. Like they're not. It's not like no other team is saying, "Oh, we're just shutting down the Chiefs." They're dropping passes. They're not converting on third down. Line up offsides on offense, bro. You know how dumb you got to be not to check in.
That's what I was going to bring up, bro. Like Andy Reid and Pat went on these incredible rants after the game. Now, granted, I'm sure they didn't see the replay, bro. But like, your man was wilding, bro. Kadarius ain't checked in. He damn near on the defensive side of the football, and y'all got the nerve to bitch about that shit, bro. Like that man pulled up, Pat Mahomes pulled up to Josh Allen to congratulate or give the little traditional good game shit, and he over here bitching about the flag, the flag that wasn't called, or that the flag that was called.
But you know what though? I don't think that's while in the case he was mad about that, that's built up frustration from the whole season. That's just not based on he was offsides. Granted, it's a wild call, but at the same time, like
it's a wild call, but is it the right call? He was lined up offsides multiple times.
Not to say it's a wild call. It's a wild thing for him to be offsides like that. Like from Pee Wee, the first thing you're told to do as a receiver, check in with the referee. They're gonna tell you to do what you're supposed to do. Like everybody knows that, bro. It's no way in hell you don't check in with the ref at that time.
I feel like it's a moment.
Well, they was like, I gotta go back and look at it.
They said he lined up offsides multiple times that game. They said it's the first time they called it.
I mean, well, I think a lot of receivers lost. I mean, I think a lot of receivers.
What happened is, I promise you, probably one of the coaches, somebody on the team is like, he's lined up offsides, and somebody probably was like trying to put it in the ref's ear. He's lined up offsides. Please look at him. He's lined up offsides. You know, it's one of them things, bro. They showed 4 times when he was lined up offsides. Dan Orlovsky.
Oh, like that.
Lined up offsides. So I don't want to hear about. Tell your man stay on sides, but.
No, I agree.
To answer the question, even before I even heard y'all run off the teams, I felt like Kansas City had enough championship pedigree to be able to finish out the season and go on the run and make sure they win the division. But after hearing the games, I even feel more confident in the fact that they're going to run off these last few games. To answer that specific question, no, I don't have a worry that they have a problem finishing out this division. I mean, of course, mathematically, Broncos do have a chance, but of course, they would need some help by Kansas City losing that. I just don't see that happening with the remaining schedule that y'all named.
You don't think Cincy could beat them?
No, not with Browning.
Ain't he 2-0?
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm with Round that one, but I mean, I definitely I'm a believer of the Chiefs. They haven't showed me that they can't be who they've always been, which is a team that finishes at the end of the season, makes it to the playoffs, and makes some type of run in the playoffs. While at the same time, little mistakes like what Nick was talking about with Mr. Tony, Kadarius Toney. You can't do those things, man. Especially as a receiver, you're in the NFL, bro. Pay you a lot of money. You gotta check in with the receivers. Now referees can hobble you in a sense because sometimes the refs will just tell you to back up. They'll do that. You feel me? And if you doing that all game, shit, that might make me not check. You feel me? Every once in a while. I mean, I feel like it's second nature for me to always look because that's the last thing you want to be called on the loudspeaker for. Is what I'm saying, offsides because this is kindergarten stuff.
I'm always checking in.
Yeah, always gotta check in, bro. Receivers gotta step up, bro. It can't just be Kelsey. They were missing Pacheco last game, so I think having him towards the back half of the season is gonna help them as well. Hopefully he get back soon. But the receivers gotta make plays, man. Shout out to Rashee Rice out there leading by example as a rookie. That boy been hooping. Yeah, he been hooping, waiting for him to bloom. He started to bloom towards like middle of the season. I feel like they kind of sprinkled him in, and now they got season platter with the boy. You feel me? So, yeah, man. If they able to, them other 2 receivers able to step up, I think the Chiefs could still be who they are.
All right, AFC South, man. Jags lose 2 straight. AFC South at this point is officially up for grabs. If I had to be real. I still think the Jags find a way to win the AFC South, but at the same time, it's up for grabs right now. Joe Flacco for the Cleveland Browns put up 311 and 3 touchdowns against them boys. Joe Flacco, man, damn near 45, put up 311 and 3 touchdowns against them boys. Do we think that there's any other team out there possible, potentially capable of winning the South, not named Jacksonville? Like, realistically, I know there's teams in the race, but like realistically, is there other teams that y'all think that's out there?
I mean, I know one team that can run 4 straight.
The Jags are sitting at 8-5 right now. I mean, I think the next best record is the Colts with 7 and what are they?
7-6. Houston and Indianapolis 7-6.
Can one of y'all run out the Colts' remaining schedule right quick?
I got you. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers, Atlanta Falcons, Las Vegas Raiders, and Houston Texans.
I mean, those aren't games that they can't win. I mean, it's a chance the Colts can run off the rest of their games too. I mean, but to answer the question, I think the Jags going to win the division.
Okay. Nick, Rick.
Just looked at the Texans schedule. They got the Titans twice. Them boys bad. They just beat Miami, so that's not a cakewalk. They got the Browns and the Colts. So,
Joe Flacco just put up 311 on them boys, bro.
Yeah, and that's another division that is. I won't say. Well, I guess Ravens got it, but I'm curious to see who jumps in at that. Out of
$85, bro.
Yeah, because Bengals, bro. They, what I'm saying, they're still in that jump too. But I think the Jags still win. I'm not sure who their backup quarterback is, but their offense kind of simple, bro. They probably figured out a way to make it happen, bro.
Is CJ coming back next week, or do you think they're gonna have him out for a couple weeks? Or
he had a concussion, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So CJ comes back. I think the Colts can. I mean, the Colts schedule is not a cakewalk, but we're still talking about the NFL. And you got Minshew at the helm, bro. While he's been playing good ball, I don't know how long that lasts. I feel like Minshew he might come out and show his true colors, bro. These last, or what we've known to see from Minshew in earlier years come out towards the back half of this season. Honestly, bro, I'm always here for a story, bro. I would love to see the Titans do it. I would love to see the Texans pull it out as far as moving up in the division and being able to win that division. I don't really care for the Jags for real. I don't really care for them.
Okay.
I'm always here for the story.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. You know what time it is, bro. It's time to beat them up. Odds, man.
Beat the motherfucker.
Beat them up. Odds, man. Let's go ahead and pull this.
Levis remind me of the quarterback from Friday Night Lights, bro. I love quarterbacks like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all don't lose on the 1 yard line, but
talking about Mike Winchell.
Come on now.
I
love y'all both.
He remind me of Alex Moran.
Alex Moran from Blue Mountain State.
That's crazy.
Hey, whole time Alex Moran was a dog.
He's a dog, bro. When he wanted to play,
quarterback, bro. That's it. He just didn't want to be a starter. He was a dog, bro.
Here we go, bro. It was shout out to the goddamn Blue Mountain State, bro.
The funniest part of that zone, bro.
Did I get put on or did I put on y'all?
BB put me on. Me and BB was watching that.
All right, so if BB puts you, I'm about to say I definitely for sure watched it when it first. But somebody told me about Blue. Ooh, I don't know. It's been a long time. Yeah, Rick went 3-0, bro. It's only one person that went under 500, bro.
Come on, bro.
It's only one person that went under 500.
Look at Nick.
Hey, Nick, you are today's.
All right, here we go, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, bro. Maul 2-1, Rod 2-1, Rick hit the big 3-0, and then Nick went 1-2. So let's go ahead and close out week 15 with the 3-game slate. Denver on the road against the Detroit Lions, man. Detroit Lions is 5-point home favorites. I'm starting with the loser first. Nick, where is you at?
Well, it looked like Denver let me down before. Actually, no. It's a tough one, bro.
Is it?
Let me get Denver, bro.
Hey now, come on, Nick. Denver +5. I see you, baby.
Yeah, that's a lot of points. You know what I'm saying?
I see you, Nick. I see you, Nick. Control C, Control
right,
V.
where you at? Oh, I hear Rick. Control C, Control V for Rick. So Rick got Denver +5. Right, where you at?
Yeah, I'm on the Mile High Wave, baby.
You on the Mile High Wavy?
Ebony and Ivory.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Detroit then, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Detroit -5, bro. See, they went by 6 or 7, something like that, bro. We'd be all right, bro.
Turn my click up,
Hey,
dog.
man, give me Detroit. All right, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, man. Indianapolis 2.5-point home favorites against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the undefeated dude from week 13. Rick, where you at?
Hey, come on, man. A wise man once said a little earlier, man, that Pickett ain't it, man. They picketing out there. You feel me? So if it's one person I'm not gonna choose, it's Pittsburgh. So you already know who I got, my boy. Give me the guy who used Head and Shoulders, bro. You feel me? With a headband on the top. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Out here throwing dots to my boy Pittman. You feel me? Got the Colts looking like.
Oh my God.
Right, where you at?
He and them boys, right? You know where to go, right? You know where to go, right? They've been making you proud all year. Come on, pimp. Hey, go ahead, hey, Mual. I got right answer. Go ahead, take the camera. Put the camera on me. Hey, man. You know what they got in Baltimore, right? What's the first thing you see, bro? When you drive in Baltimore, bro, you get off the
horseshoe.
Come on now. Give my man them Colts, man. Ride bleeding that white and blue right now.
Yeah. What's
Them Colts, baby.
Ride bleeding that white and blue right now, baby.
Colts, baby.
Yeah, let me get Pittsburgh, bro.
Damn, bro.
I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Right, use it.
Nick, where you at, bro? You got Indy?
Oh man, let me tell you something, bro.
Come on, Nick. Talk to me.
Hurry up, bro.
Talk to him, Nick. Talk to him, Nick.
Give me the motherfucking Colts.
Come on now, baby. Nick trying to go undefeated. That's what he trying to do. Right, use a dumbass.
Yo, why you go so hard on Rob?
Hey, bro, I don't even know who to pick, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead. Nah, I don't like this. I don't like this sense of what's the word? Confidence in this pick, bro. Like when somebody is confident in the pick, I'm gonna go ahead and fade it. Let me go ahead and get Pittsburgh, bro. Get Pittsburgh, man. Fade that bullshit, bro. Baltimore versus Jacksonville, Sunday night. Hell of a Sunday night matchup, man. Shout out to the football guys for setting this up, man. So I appreciated that. But Baltimore, Jacksonville, man. Jacksonville 3.5-point home favorites again. 3.5-point home underdogs against the Baltimore Ravens. I'm gonna start this one off, man. And I think I am going to go. Damn, I wonder if Christian Kirk playing. That's my boy. I'd love to take the over in this game, but we doing spreads anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with taking a home dog, bro. 3.5 home dog, bro. Oh Lord, there's nothing wrong with that, Mo. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take give me Baltimore, man.
Rod's favorite team. Rod's favorite team, baby.
My favorite team.
Yep.
Hey, Snick, what you say the whole?
I lied. Give me Jacksonville.
Why you take Jacksonville, man? I don't like the way you switch your answer, bro. What you looking at over there?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, where you say the horseshoe was located, bro? Where you say the horseshoe was located at, bro?
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead and get done.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Hey, bro, remember we went to Houston, bro, and we was in the section. Remember who was next to us in the section, bro?
Come on now. Come on
bro.
now.
I go shot for shot with the big
Come
dog.
on now.
Then he found out we was, you know what I'm saying, Kane Corso's, bro. He was a little German Shepherd, bro. Remember that?
Come on now.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Hey, nah, he can't hang, bro. Shout out to bro, man. I seen him in Dallas, bro, a couple weeks later.
I usually don't bet with these boys, but they had a close one last week. We got some things to correct. So I talked to Harbaugh.
All right, Rick, where you at, bro? Because he didn't Harbaugh. Where you at, bro?
It's the Harbaugh.
Hey man, where is?
Hey, bro.
Y'all don't know him like I know him, bro.
Okay.
The most illustrious, historically black college and university.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
he said Jacksonville?
I said illustrious.
Yeah, he talking about. You talking about Tallahassee, bro? Get him out of here, bro.
They in range, bro. They in range.
No.
Hey man, y'all know where it's at, man. Over on East Cold Spring Lane, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Where they tell you to be more careful at. Where they tell you to be more careful at. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, bro.
All right, man. Baltimore. So we got what? We got one. We got two lone wolves. Detroit and Jacksonville. I am the lone wolf on both of them, Jones. And then we got Pittsburgh, Indianapolis. We split on that. Me and Rye got Pitt. I know Rye did Pitt out of emotion. I just don't trust Rick and his confidence level in this, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Pitt. And then we got the squad, Nick, Rye, Rick, all on Baltimore for that third game. So
hey, Rick, bro,
man.
how I feel to be undefeated 2 weeks in a row, bro? Let me know how that's gonna feel, bro.
I guess you don't know the feeling.
Hey, Rye, I need you. Rye, he asked me a question. He ain't asked you a question.
Yeah.
He won one. He won it too. He talking like he was the winning side of things.
That's all right, Nick. Hey, Nick, you made some good picks today, my boy.
What you talking about? I tell the winner, bro.
Well, why are you asking him what it felt like? Won't you?
I'm asking him because he about to have back-to-back 3-0 wins.
No. He don't need no assistance, bro.
Hey, Rye, what you go last week, Rye?
Don't worry about it. I did better than 1 or 2.
Hey, technically, it was +5 on my jump, so I got pushed.
Well, technically, you ain't get no.
If you read what Mual put, bro, it said +5, bro. I thought I had +5.
And with all that being said, we appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate y'all listening. We welcome you back to the Travel Dive podcast featuring the Vegas boys, man.
Yeah.
New and improved as we head into 2020.
Shout out Gucci, bro.
Shout out Guap. Shout out our man Floyd, man. Strong game representative affiliate, bro. We appreciate you, bro, showing love. Yes, shout out Floyd, man.
Whoa.
Ready, bro.
Hey, Floyd, them $30 Henny and Cokes, you got to
talk to me about it, bro. Hey. Next time I see you, man, we're gonna have a conversation about that, man.
Oh wow, $30 OD.
Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, bro.
They wasn't heavy on the Henny either.
Y'all didn't even peep her, but I saw her out there, bro. We had a little conversation. For sure. Yeah. I just lied, but I did that for the show. But that's gonna wrap it up for us, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all enjoy y'all day, enjoy y'all week, and all that good stuff. We up out of here.